Hello and welcome to episode 171 of WITM. As you can see on the screen, Corey is set for action. He will take on an old rival, the phenomenal AJ Styles. But before that, Corey is on his way to the ring. Let's find out what he has to say. Corey speaks. I can't believe you all still don't get it. But in a way, I do understand. Andrew just isn't the man he's portrayed himself to be since becoming part of the WWE. I know, I'm disappointed too. Even after everything he's done to me and to others here in the WWE, I still wanted to believe that outside of WWE, he was still the same Andrew I was once proud to call my best friend. But turns out, he's not. Andrew pulled the wool over all of our eyes and fooled us all. What more proof do you need that I am simply better than Andrew? When I say I am something, I mean it. I said that I'm the best and the future of the WWE. This WWE Championship on my shoulder is proof of that statement. I said that I am straight edge, and not a drop of alcohol has touched my lips. Not a single drug has been injected into my body. So all of you who used to look up to Andrew, grieve no more. Here I am to be the new standard bearer for you all to look up to. And now, finally, that's the last I want to say about Andrew. Andrew is an afterthought now, and now I can put my full focus into WrestleMania, where I promise you, I will remain the best, and still, your WWE Champion. And like I said before, when I make a promise, I keep it.
Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, dog. All hail. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King in red as he walked from the place where the traitor lost both his name and his face. Through the halls and the corridors, stinking in blood, he tasted his grin, and it tasted good. The King took his head, left him broken and dead.
Triple H has entered the ring and confronts Corey. And speaks. Well, Corey, I don't know about whether or not you keep your promises, but do you keep your word on signed contracts? You look confused. Allow me to explain. Austin Aries met with me this past week and asked me to take a second look into Andrew's suspension. Normally, I wouldn't do this, but because of Andrew's exemplary record in the past, I decided to make an exception. And I am glad I did. What I found out was it was you, Corey, who made the claim that Andrew was injecting himself with performance-enhancing drugs. After Andrew went to the ring that night, we checked his locker room, and sure enough, in Andrew's bag, we did indeed find needles and a substance in which we had no record of. And so we suspended Andrew for 30 days, both for the substance and for not following the proper paperwork if it was not a banned substance. After Aries confronted us, we did some digging, and what we found was two things. One, the substance was not a performance-enhancing drug, but instead a vitamin B12 shot. 2, Andrew has indeed filed the paperwork for the vitamin B12 to himself when Andrew was COO of ECW. So, I am here to announce that Andrew's suspension has hereby been rescinded. That also means, Corey, that the 3 Stages of Hell series that we already have signed paperwork on between yourself and Andrew is back on. And because you purposely intended for Andrew to get suspended, therefore forcing Andrew to unfairly miss 2.5 weeks of wrestling and 2.5 weeks of pay, I cannot allow you to go unpunished. So therefore, Corey, I am announcing right now that the 3 Stages of Hell series will not be taking place at NXT TakeOver London, as previously scheduled. It will take place on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 35. The 3 Stages of Hell series will kick off WrestleMania 35. And then, Corey, should you defeat Andrew and come out of the 3 Stages of Hell series victorious, your night will not be over. You must then still wrestle at one of the WrestleMania main events, where you will be defending the WWE Championship. And to be fair, and because Andrew while not technically doing anything worthy of suspension, did not be sure to make sure all necessary medical paperwork was filed with us when ECW was closed, I am imposing an additional stipulation on him as well. Should Andrew lose the 3 Stages of Hell series, he will not have the opportunity to defend the NXT title or NXT Tag Team title should he still have them after NXT TakeOver London. He will vacate both titles, leave NXT, and wrestle exclusively on 205 Live. So Corey, if I were you, I wouldn't look past Andrew just yet, because one way or another, WrestleMania is going to be a very long night for you.
Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, dog. All hail. Bow down to the King.
We'll see if the next match lives up to the hype of the first. Singles action.
Bow down.
Alright, so the game with a game-changing announcement. The 3 Stages of Hell series between WITM's Corey, currently the WWE Champion, and WITM's Andrew, currently the Cruiserweight Champion, the NXT Champion, and the NXT Tag Team Champion. Former best friends, turned rivals, is back on. It will now take place not at NXT TakeOver London as previously advertised, but at the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 35. It will kick off the show, and the many stipulations are now this. If Andrew wins the 3 Stages of Hell series, Corey will vacate the WWE Championship. He will vacate his spot on SmackDown Live. He will be sent down to NXT, where he will be put at the very bottom of the rankings below 35 plus men, where he will have to climb past all of them and become the NXT champion in order to earn his spot back on the main roster. Should Corey win the 3 Stages of Hell series, Corey will still have somewhat of a punishment for getting Andrew unfairly suspended. He will still have to defend his WWE Championship even after suffering all the brutal damage that he will surely get for the 3 Stages of Hell series. But he will remain part of SmackDown Live, have the opportunity to walk out of WrestleMania still WWE Champion. Andrew will leave NXT. He will vacate any NXT championships that he still has following NXT and wrestle exclusively in the Cruiserweight division on 205 Live. Alright, so huge game-changing announcement for WrestleMania from Triple H. Andrew is active once again. We may see him shortly on NXT, the next event. For now, Corey, I'm sure very frustrated right now, but he must turn his focus to building up momentum for what Triple H said one way or another will be a very long WrestleMania night one way or another, and he must turn his attention to an old rival and the phenomenal AJ Styles. And so let's get underway with our episode 171 match. It's the phenomenal AJ Styles taking on the current WWE Champion Corey in non-title action. Let's get underway.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be AJ Styles in a match of epic proportions. Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Fighting
All right, here we go. Corey has won just one match in his combined championship reigns. That was against Shinsuke Nakamura. He must pick up some momentum heading into WrestleMania. Andrew has his momentum stacked as high as it can go. Andrew will be in, on paper, the best possible shape he can be in heading into WrestleMania. Corey has no advantage other than his base stats. Corey needs to pick up some momentum if he wants any chance of both defeating Andrew in the 3 Stages of Hell series and walking on WrestleMania still the WWE Champion. Corey knows how important this match is and immediately takes off the top turnbuckle. Has Styles in seated position and kick to the back. Stomp to the arm. Reversal by Styles. AJ Styles, Corey's very first rival in WITM Season 3. Remember, AJ Styles was the WWE Champion going into Season 3. Corey was to challenge him for the WWE title, but Styles last minute chickened out and put up the Intercontinental title that he also held instead. Corey would defeat Styles to become the Intercontinental Champion. Stomp to the head of Corey. And an enziguri by Styles. But now the tables have turned. Back in those days, Corey was known as the Holy Warrior and was a fan favorite. Styles was the heel, the enemy. Now the tables have turned. Corey, now very much disliked by the WWE Universe, and AJ Styles, a fan favorite and a face. Kick to the back of Corey. Styles with a moonsault off of the ropes. And now another springboard maneuver, but this time Corey is going to evade. Stomp to the back of the head of Styles. Styles, a former member of ECW, used to work for Andrew in ECW and had many great matches with him and rivalries, including Styles wrestling Andrew in a 3 Stages of Hell series himself, where Styles would face an injured Andrew in a 3 Stages of Hell series over the ECW Championship, and Andrew would still be victorious. Andrew and Styles also clashed once at WrestleMania. Elbow strike to the head of Corey by Styles. Styles looking for another springboard maneuver. And that one will connect. Stomp to the back. Drags Corey closer to center ring. Stomp to the arm. Goes for a cover. And Corey powers out at 2. Kick to the back. Forces Corey to his feet. Now Styles targeting that arm. Corey's got to quickly reverse and get back to his feet. Irish up into the corner, but reversal by Styles. And an elbow straight to the arm. And the kick is going to force Corey back down the canvas. And Styles is going to try to take flight here. Diving elbow drop, but Corey evades. Styles evades the stomp. Now Styles working the arm and lifts the near 300-pounder up and plunges him into the canvas. Goes for a cover. And Corey powers out at 2. Styles, a crucial match for him as well. Similar to Rollins. A win here for Styles could put him in serious consideration for a WWE Championship shot at WrestleMania. But here comes Corey with the Savior kick. He goes for cover. Very nearly finally picks up a non-title victory, in disbelief that that was not a victory, but this match will continue. Forces Styles up, but reversal by Styles, lifting Corey over his back and going for a cover. Styles powers out at 2. Kick to the back of Corey. And a spear can let's lead Corey finally to a non-title victory. Some momentum heading into WrestleMania. No, just in the nick of time. Styles powers out and Corey again in disbelief. Thought he had the match won. Corey taunts the WWE Universe and Styles. Reversal by Styles. Styles now firing up the WWE Universe. As Corey gets to his feet. Reversal by Styles. Backbreaker by Corey. Now mounted punches. And that's going to bust open AJ Styles. A goes for cover. Center ring. And Styles powers out at 2. Corey again taunting, and those are not the taunts I said. Those are still the Face Holy Warrior taunts. I'll have to fix them again. Forces Styles to his feet. Reversal by Styles.
It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
High kick by Corey. Elbow drop to the back. Corey low on stamina. Forces Styles to his feet. Into a seated position. Styles evades the kick to the back. Neck breaker by Styles. Styles to the apron. Looking to take flight. Could he be thinking phenomenal forearm? And indeed he is, but Corey evades it. And Corey with a finisher of his own, the spear, for the second time in this match, and that lead Corey to a crucial momentum-building victory. It will. Corey finally picks up a non-title victory and defeats his old rival, AJ Styles. Alright, so looking a little bit more like a WWE champion. Corey still staying focused tonight, doing what he needs to do and picking up some momentum heading into WrestleMania.
Singles action on tap right now. It'll be Seth Rollins against Roman Reigns.
And Seth Rollins will defeat Roman Reigns, and we will advance to NXT. Andrew is once again active and will likely be in action. And he indeed will be in action. He'll be taking on Breezango in elimination tag alongside Austin Aries, the man who helped get him his suspension rescinded. So that is going to do it for episode 171. Until 172, this is Corey signing off.